Hey guys, it's Theo here from Rex.
Hey guys, Chad Reefer from Rex.
And we're gonna do a quick Rex Express, well, a little bit of a ball review on this MOTIV Jackal Ghost. It's one of the best bowling balls MOTIV has ever made, and we're gonna be doing on a broken down 47-foot shark pattern. So just to kind of dive into this, so I know Chad, he's been on MOTIV for around 8 years. I just recently got signed with MOTIV. Even years ago, I actually had a 15-pound Jackal Ghost and I was one-handed. I really loved it. You know, because you've been on for so long, kind of have that veteran state being a MOTIV member. How do you feel about the Jackal Ghost, and what do you have to say about it on why it's such a staple ball in the bag for each bowler?
Yeah, the performance, the reputation of the Jackal Ghost has really proven itself time in, time out, whether it's been in my bag or whether it's been on the lanes and PBA Tour events, seated on TV for many, many years. Originally, this ball was released towards the end of 2016, I think available to the public in 2017, been in production ever since. Really, it's the most versatile asymmetric ball I've ever thrown. We got the Predator V2 core in it, which is asymmetric. It's got the coercion cover stock. Just finished at a 3000 grit. But really, I find with my two different ghosts, different layouts, gives me a lot of versatility. I can pretty much do what I want with them or create just about any shape I need on fresh patterns. Do different things with the cover to help me get lined up and just see the pattern on fresh and through the different types of transitions as well.
Awesome, thanks Chad. Yeah, so Chad has his pin up and pin down layout, and I have one of my layouts, which is a 50 by 4 3/4 by 35. It's just really basic, puts the pin up for me. I wanted something kind of simple, going two-handed. I don't really have a lot of asymmetric balls like this because they hook a ton, but when we're bowling on something like the Shark, where there's a lot of volume and there's a lot of oil, this kind of gives me a shape that I might not have with some of those other bowling balls. So, so I hope you guys really enjoy this video. We're gonna show shots with Chad throwing his pin up and then his pin down, and then you're gonna see shots of me throwing my Jackal Ghost. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to Rex. We got some awesome content here coming soon. Just feel free to click that sub button. We love you, and that way we can do more giveaways for you down the road. All right, let's get cracking. All right, guys, so you guys just had a chance to take a look at all those shots. You know, Chad's bowling balls, he was a little bit farther right than I was, and then kind of gradually migrated left. He does have a lot more ball speed than me. And me, I threw it a little bit slower. I'm rev dominant, but you know, when I was way left, you guys could still see, still kicked out that 10 pin. It still looked really, really good. I love my Jackal Ghost. Any post-rec perspective thoughts, Chad?
Yeah, I mean, what you saw is just we were really able to control the pocket. Had a few shots where you would start to see some transition in the ball motion, but with the strength of the Predator V2 core, with a fresh coercion cover stock, you know, it just allowed us both to kind of keep inching left as the pattern started to break in, get into the fresh, get some really crisp ball motion. With my pin up is what we started with. You know, that one, it's kind of a much stronger, much earlier forward roll, kind of one big strong motion. With the pin down version, you could see as we started to move in a little bit more, kind of just a little bit slower overall. So actually at times, since it's not reading as much, you could see it shaping up a little bit more down lane as we started to track them in. Tell me about what you saw, Theo.
So for mine, my layout numbers are actually kind of similar to Chad's, but again, I'm two-handed. You know, the center of the grip is, you know, in the fingers there. This for me would be considered like a kind of somewhat taller, more mid-range pin. For me, this goes, it's pretty forward. If I was to drill another one, I would do something where I put the pin closer to the fingers, kick the mass bias more straight, and that would make a overall smoother ball motion. But on the Shark pattern, this just allowed me to move left, keep it in the oil, and when it hits the spot, it was pretty sharp off the pattern. That's kind of what I saw out of my Jackal Ghost. On house patterns, this ball's a lot for me. Realistically, with my ball speed, me being so rev dominant as a two-hander, might not be the ball, but hitting this maybe at like a 4,000 or even like a 5,000, you know, up the surface, I think it'll give me some of that extra length, and that core and the cover will really give it the umph I need at the back end. So. Yeah,
I mean, the technology still matches up really well in today's game. You know, to some people it might be boring to run out and grab the ball that's been on the market since 2017. But as you see, still strikes a lot. The guys on tour are still throwing them, still striking, still making shows, still putting up numbers, and you can see why.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, guys. You know, thanks again, MOTIV Bowling, Spectrum Lanes. Any thanks?
Yeah, and thanks to you guys for checking in, watching our videos, liking and subscribing the channel. We couldn't do what we do or wouldn't want to do what we do without you guys, so thank you.
All right, guys, stay tuned for more videos in the future. Later.